the next song, Ta Rocheda.
What is it? Rocheda.
Ta Hosheda. Oh, okay, that's right. H's or R's. Forgot about that. Hosheda.
No,
Um,
no, no, no. Like a ch just makes like a sh sound.
did you say Hosheda or Rosheda?
Oh yeah, the R if it's singular, but it's at the beginning of a word, it's pronounced like an H. Yes.
Okay, that
So it's
song.
Rocheda. Yeah.
So this is the first one that I didn't like. So mainly the fucking
What? Oh, I love this one,
well,
man.
so mainly the instrumentation, like the metal drum in this sound is just so fucking cheesy, and like the instruments sound like Fisher Price toys. It just sounds like they just found some shitty like bootlegged presets for these
That's kind of why
fucking.
I like it.
It's
It's just
just
it sounds so
so
like
dumb.
any like okay, I know this isn't like Hispanic, but like any like funny like Hispanic like stereotype, like this is like totally sounds like that. You know?
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking meme song. Like what the fuck? And the
But it
vocals just don't
actually
fit
is like
over the song. Like everything is unmixed. The fucking levels are
I
everywhere.
fucking love the lyric. I love
Uh,
okay. I forget you don't understand what they're saying, but like I love the lyrics. I love I actually really like the notes he's singing. Um, I sing this like every time this is on in my car. I always start like singing to it.
I don't hate like the rhythm and the vocals that he's singing. I hate how it's mixed. It's like nothing in the song like cohesively fits together. And also the fucking cheesiness of the instrument sounds that they chose for the song. It
Dude,
just
you
don't.
have to be. Is that like the marimba? What is that?
Some metal drum, island drum thing, but I don't think they used a real
Yeah,
one. This sounds like a
that
digital
shit.
fake one. Like it sounds like
Yeah,
shit.
but I love that shit, dude. It sounded so nice, bro.
It might be a
No,
real one, but
dude,
god,
that
man.
shit. I don't care if it was real or not or whatever. Or I don't know if I can't really tell the difference, but like I don't care. It's epic. The marimba or whatever it was. I was like, okay, y'all are epic. Y'all are like making good ass music. I'm having a good time. I'm just like whatever. Like I would like I just this song is just such a vibe.
I mean,
And then
it
I
is
see
a
like the
vibe. I
album.
will give you that. It is
Like just
definitely a
look at
vibe.
this.
But like, it's just when I
Right.
when I listened to it, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but like how could you not like just smile? Like I didn't
I
like when
did
you look at
smile.
the
I was
album
laughing.
cover.
I was laughing my ass off. But like, it's just not a good
Right.
song.
Yes, it is
No,
though. And
it's
like you look
not.
at the album cover and you're like, yes. Like you just nod. You're like, yes. You guys know what you're doing. Like no, but dude, the actual like funny thing is like if you think those first two songs sound like exactly the same, I listened to this whole album. It's literally like 30 songs and they all sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like it has the same beat, it has that same marimba thing, it has the same kind of like no dude, it's hilarious. I need to show like it is such a meme.
It's fun, and I mean, and that's the thing I'm gonna touch on. Like, I get that this is the one thing I always harp on, but it doesn't like it doesn't make me notice it as much as except for the first two songs. That's literally the same fucking shit, like fucking verbatim. But the rest of it, even though it sounds like it's the same, like it still has different feels, and that's I think because mainly the vocals. I didn't feel like the vocals were the same in the songs I listened to because I like a lot of them. I didn't like some of them. So I think that's really the big difference. But it doesn't like irritate me in this style for it to sound the same because I like the sound. Um, so there is that.
Yeah, I also really think that this this one Tahosheda that we're talking about right now, like it just kind of fits with the other ones too.
Yeah.
Um I don't know. It's just I'm just bopping to this song. It is. I know it like you said. It is kind of like a meme, but I just like part of me thinks that like they kind of like knew what they were doing,
I would hope they
but
were
at the same
self-aware.
time,
I hope they didn't think this was like unironically good.
I mean, I really don't know. But like either way, it's a vibe. It's a bop. If I'm out with the boys, well, okay, I have to convince them then and there. Hey, dude, we have to listen to Brazilian country music. I don't know. Maybe if we're like, enough, then they'll be like, yeah, dude, sure. But like if we're sober, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'd have to have a couple in me to
Like,
really appreciate
yeah,
the true artisanship of the song.
well, not just this song, but like me recommend. I'm like, hey, like if I'm hanging out with anybody, which I mean I don't really do anyways, but whatever. If I let's say I was,
Too
and
busy
I'm like,
Skyping.
hey, right, yeah, but if I'm like, hey, let's vibe to Brazilian country music, the vast majority of people would be like, no, like what the fuck are you talking about, Will? But then like I know there's some people, they're like, okay, I'll roll with it,
I
and
mean,
then I turn it on.
it's really not that out there in terms of a style. Like it makes
No,
sense.
but like if you don't know, like if you don't have any reference of what it is, like Brazilian country music, Will, like what the fuck, like because like if you listen to it, so you're like, okay, I get this. But if I have to get someone to listen to it, like the only pitch for you is like, hey, it's for the podcast. It's kind of like Zydeco, you know,
I mean, that's just with
or
any
like
music.
not allowed
No
to.
one's gonna fucking check it out on their own. You have to force them to listen to your shit.
Right, exactly.
That's with anything.
But that's not like,
Even
but
bands
I
they
don't know.
like